Hello,
Oh,
chat.
I get meowed at immediately.
Hello.
Sorry.
Oh, Dave, come on, what are you doing?
I'm a professional.
Yeah, that's it. We do this. We've done this is the 15th time we're doing this. We're great at this. We're good. Hello, chat. Hello, everywhere. Everywhere. Hello, everyone, wherever you are listening. We are Mondayish. I am Straight Jacket Jim. I am Desane. I am Desane. Oh my God. I am just totally bush. And you know what? I'm going to be keeping this in, like, because this intro was just now the intro.
Perfect. I love it. All right. Well, hello. Hello, Twitch. Hello, YouTube. Hello, everyone. Podcast services around the world. It's me, Desane, and Nala. She's very happy about this. We're not starting over. We're just nailing it.
That's
It's a
it.
professionals podcast.
Yeah.
How are you guys? I hope you're all doing well. If you're catching us live, it's awesome to have you here. If you're watching the podcast recordings or on audio, we appreciate you. Apparently, really good for background noise. Very happy to hear it.
I have heard that. Apparently, we have very soothing voices. Who'd figure? Go figure.
I don't know. Maybe when I'm low energy, I'm probably a bit loud sometimes. But Jim, what episode is it?
It is episode 15 of Mondayish. That's pretty cool. We've done 15 of these now. Assuming we get through this one, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, you may be sick of me by this point. We have just finished over 4.5 hours of video games against each other. If you aren't catching this live, you missed out on Mario Odyssey bingo races. It was good fun. I had an awesome time.
It was very good fun. I think if we're going to do that again, there's two things. One, I need to learn not to get fixated on certain objectives that have no meaning to the bingo card. And two, I need to learn the game better.
Oh, I don't know if that's fair.
I
definitely had the advantage of having watched some speed runs and that kind of thing.
Yeah. But even things like the hint art came up and I had no idea what hint art even was. And like, this is me. I played this game. Like I got all the moons, 100% of it back when it first came out. And I just could not remember what hint art was for the life of me.
No, absolutely. But no, it was good fun. Definitely keen to do more things like that going forward. So if you've got ideas for Mondayish versus, let us know. We always appreciate the ideas.
And also, what have we been playing lately, Dave? Other than, Super Mario Odyssey, that is.
Other than Mario Odyssey, absolutely. What have I been playing? I ended up wrapping up Wu Chung. Nice. Ended up getting the platinum on that one, which was I really enjoyed it. It was good fun. That sort of inspired me. I picked up Sekiro when it was on sale. Sekiro went down to 50% off on PlayStation. So definitely felt like the time to step up and do that. I have got to and beaten the first boss, and then it's been a really busy weekend, so I haven't got to play too much. Jeff's been enjoying watching that. Outside of that, I have been playing a ton of Coral Island, which is one of those cozy, farmy, gamey kind of games. And yeah, it's really cute. I'm really enjoying it. I feel like it's going to drag at the end. I'm only in the first season, but I'm really enjoying what I'm doing at the moment.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Persona 5 Royal without taking a break. Fuck that.
I do think all the chat is keen to hear. Did Jeppy start Enter the Gungeon?
Yes, Jeppy did start Enter the Gungeon and did not enjoy it. Thought it was cute, sort of had fun, beat the tutorial. I don't think has beaten the first boss in the game, like in a proper run. Sort of has fun, but gets too sort of hyper fixated and just runs into bullets and things, which is not ideal in a game where you got like 3 hits.
Yeah. Yeah, that is fair. I tell you when my girlfriend's been playing lately, I've forgotten the name. I think Lunar Abyss, I think it is. It's like a 3D bullet hell game that's currently on Game Pass. It looks pretty cool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it gave me kind of Returnal vibes without the roguelike elements. But
okay,
pretty cool. Yeah.
No, interesting.
But
good. It's been fun. I've been in my hard game mode, so it was nice to I came home very tired after my mate's sort of birthday and things like that. So it was just like, I need something that just switch my brain off, farm some things, don't really do much. So it's been nice.
Yep. And for myself, I've been playing a bit of Yoshi in the Mysterious Book.
Yeah, awesome. How have you been finding that?
It is not the Yoshi game that I was hoping for. Like, I absolutely adored Woolly World and Crafted World and that kind of yarn and craft aesthetic. And it was still a platformer at its core. So the platforming in it was really cool and really fun. Mysterious Book is more an exploration game. It's a it's not so much you can't die in it. Well, I haven't found a way to die in it yet. So it's all about
Okay.
experimenting and trying different things with some puzzles in there. And
Mm.
I don't know. Like I said, it wasn't what I was expecting as the game, and I probably should have really, but I was hoping that there would be platforming in there along with the exploration and the
Puzzle
puzzle
bits,
solving. Yeah, yeah.
No, that's fair. Yeah, I when I found out it wasn't a sort of Woolly World and Crafted World platformer kind of thing, it did lose some of the appeal because those are games that Jeppy and I have done on co-op quite often, and so they're brilliant games for couch co-op. So it was a shame to hear that it changed a bit from that.
Yeah, and like I said, it's still a good game, but it's just not the game. Like I really love my platforming, and it's not the game I was. And it sounds silly to say it's not the game I was hoping it would be, but it's a totally different genre of game, and yeah, it's not really sticking with me. So like I played it on stream last week, but I don't think I'll like I'll play it off stream, but it's not something that I think I want to play on stream.
No, and that's fair. It's one that a lot of people that don't stream or don't do that kind of thing. There are definitely stream games and non-stream games, and there are games that you can adore that are not good for streaming, and there are games that you sort of care less about work quite well for streaming. You know, I'm never going to sit down and do like Supermarket Shopping Simulator as a game that I play just on my own.
Yeah,
but they work out really well for streams, and vice versa. Sekiro is a game that I'm adoring. I don't want chat in the background going, "Have you tried this?"
Well, I think that's like I find that because I like to interact with chat as well, and I find like the really active games or the games you can't at least pause, they're not good for streaming, like because you don't get that chance to have an interaction with chat. It's like the people that play games like Overwatch and Marvel Rivals, which I wasn't an Overwatch person, but I got really into Marvel Rivals and I really enjoyed playing that. But it's not a game that I'd want to stream because like it takes away that interactive element. Because I'm not good enough to play the game and be able to respond to chat at the same time.
That's super fair. No, it's definitely a different vibe. And I like that two members of chat are going, "No, but we give great advice. Get good."
Yeah. I mean, what more do you need? Get good. That's the best advice.
Oh, well, that's it. But, Jim, beyond what we're playing at the moment, it's an exciting week for video games at the moment because there are 3 game showcases announced and rumored a 4th one for the next week.
Holy dooly.
So by the time we're catching up in a week from now, there will be a lot of stuff that has been revealed. We've got the Sony one on our time. It's Wednesday morning. We've got the SGF Game Showcase is on Sunday our time. Then the day after is the Xbox Games Showcase. And there's a rumor that June 4th there might be a Nintendo one. That one's not announced yet, but that is the rumors that are going around.
I feel like there's always rumors that there's going to be a Nintendo Direct.
No, there's a couple of leakers that are pretty on it. So when they drop a date, they usually have some good info behind them. So I'm tentatively excited for that. I don't know what we get, but you know that means like basically every company is putting out a showcase.
Yeah,
in
that's
the coming
pretty
days.
big. Yeah. Well, I wonder as well with the Nintendo one if it might be Zelda focused because the movie's next year, and like there's been a lot of hype about an updated Ocarina of Time and stuff like that. So, although I imagine, like knowing Nintendo, it'll probably be something nobody wants, like a 2D remake of Ocarina of Time or something.
That would be interesting. Just really try to grab the hype of Mina the Hollower and go to a 2D Zelda.
Yeah, that's it.
No, it's Nintendo. I don't even know what to expect. You know, like that's one that I struggle with. I've been trying to figure out what PlayStation will have. You know, we know that Xbox has just delayed Fable, so they're trying to get out ahead of that. Which means what? Gears of War E-Day will be talked about. Halo campaign evolved. That's not out yet, is it?
No.
Chat, keep me honest. Final Fantasy VII Episode 3, you almost guarantee will be either at the PlayStation 1 or SGF. I lean towards SGF, but like maybe they do both, or maybe we get it at PlayStation. I'm
wondering.
Hopefully we get.
I'm wondering with the PlayStation, whatever they call it, showcase coming first.
State of play.
State of play, yeah. If they might lock in there earlier and get some GTA 6 news.
I don't know. Like, yeah, GTA 6 I think has a marketing agreement with PlayStation, all that kind of stuff. But GTA never has really done other people's. Oh no, that's not true. We had some GTA 5 stuff on the PlayStation state of plays and that, so potentially that'd be a big get. I'm hoping for an Infamous remake. Infamous 1 and 2 are old PlayStation games that I just adore, and I would love for like a duo remake. And there's been some rumbles about it, so I'm really hoping that that's something that actually exists. The new God of War, the God of War that doesn't focus on Kratos, might be announced, so that could be pretty cool. Hopefully, we're going to get some info on Gummy Bears, which I think has been rebranded now. Gummy Bears is a frog-like, is how it was described. It's a live service game.
Hang on,
it's spun off by the Bungie guys.
I need to look this up because
he thinks I'm making it up, chat. Like he thinks this is me.
Every time someone says Gummy Bears, I think of like the 90s cartoon. Gummy Bears bouncing here and there and everywhere.
You're outdoing me there, man. I got no idea.
No, really. It's great. It's like they had this secret potion that basically turned them into rubber balls that would bounce everywhere. And the bad guy of the series just wanted to get this potion because it made them invincible, it seemed. And he always got beaten by them when they took this potion. And I remember one episode he got it, and he just started bouncing off stuff. And he go, "What the hell is this? Like, this is what I've been chasing?"
Interesting. All right. That is certainly a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Gummy Bears is, I think it was a spin-off from Bungie, actually. That PlayStation had enough faith to like spin off its own team to and that kind of thing. It was self-described as a frog-like. No, I don't know what a frog-like means before anyone has the follow-up question. But so maybe we'll see some info there. We'll probably see something about Fair Games, which we believe has been rebranded to be called Break-In. I don't even know if we actually see that game come out, even with the rebrand, but who knows? Like, no, not frog-like.
Yeah, it's an interesting, like a frog-like. I have no idea what that even means. Is it like a vertical? Because like the only thing I found on it when I was searching for it was like there was a Reddit post that saying it's a MOBA-esque type game, and I'm sitting here going, I have no idea what a frog-like MOBA-esque game even looks like.
Maybe like a Fall Guys MOBA or something like that. I don't know. I'm trying to imagine, but no. So maybe we'll see some info there. They've got an hour, so we'll see a lot on Wolverine, I would think. But yeah, I'm interested to see what we see. Nintendo, if they do one, do you reckon we see some Fire Emblem? Because we got a Fire Emblem game coming this year.
Possibly.
Which I don't know much about anymore.
Like Nintendo have a habit of doing directs for a single thing. So like they don't do a lot of big announcements anymore.
They do about 2 a year. They do about 2 a year. One in June, one in like November.
September-ish sometimes.
So we're sort of due the June one because this is like that E3 weekend kind of thing where everyone's getting all their things out. And I asked you this last week, and I kind of want your prediction online recorded so we can all point at it and go, Jim was right. Will we see PlayStation logos on the Xbox showcase? Because PlayStation, even the games coming out on the Xbox, they don't show that. It just goes, it's available on PS6 or whatever. Do we think the Xbox ones are still going to have and it's also on Switch and PlayStation?
Look, I think with the recent change in direction, I don't think that you see that. I think you see something focusing on Xbox.
I like it.
I reckon either Xbox or PC, but Nintendo and Sony won't get a look in that.
I reckon that they still will be on there. I think that as much as I've talked a big game, they're not backing away from exclusives. Really, like they've not committed to anything, so it'll be interesting to see because I think it'll cause such an amount of discourse on the internet if the logo is there.
Yeah, but see, I feel like the is it Asher Sharma? I can't remember, whoever the new CEO of Microsoft of Xbox is. Like, they've had enough time to be in place to that this next thing that they're working on, like taking off a logo of something, that's easy. Like it takes 2 seconds to do that in a video
100%.
presentation. So I think with the move back to console exclusivity, I think
which we haven't had any mention of that actually being their thing, and that's what I'm saying. She talks a big game, but has she ever actually said anything concrete about it?
Yeah, but also like she hasn't had much of a chance to just yet. I think she's been cementing herself in a getting to know you phase with the Xbox gamers, and I think that this presentation will be the first chance that you'll get to see what she's standing. It might not even feature her at all. It might just be a heap of games. But I think
it will feature her. Like there's been some behind the scenes of her talking. That's been sort of she shared some pictures of her recording parts of it.
Yeah. So So I think it'll be her first outing publicly as Xbox
100%.
CEO, and I think that is a direction they're moving again now. Like they've gotten rid of the whole everything is an Xbox marketing thing, which there were a lot of people that didn't get didn't like that campaign, but I was like, for me it was what they want. Like everything is a goddamn Xbox. How hard is that to understand? Your mobile phone can play Xbox games. Like you can stream them on your mobile phone. You know. And
that's the argument against it, I suppose, is if everything can play Xbox games, why buy an Xbox?
Yeah. And I'm
definitely interested because you're right. It's Asher Sharma's first opportunity to put her own message out. But we have to take that both ways then, which means if the PlayStation logos are still on the splash screens, that is a message as well.
Yeah, and look, it could. I'm not ruling it out, but I don't think they'll be there. And the only reason that they would be there now, I would think, is that they prior arrangements that were already made before Asher Sharma got in. Because like she is definitely bringing that back to everything in-house. Everything is Xbox or PC, and you please use the Xbox app and stuff like that.
I will be interested to see. I will continue to stir the pot and all that kind of thing. But I think a lot of people are reading into words that haven't actually been said. Which I'll do it as well because that's what I do around here. I'll make inflammatory statements.
But and look, it's a bit of the coming out of the Phil Spencer era and the direction he was heading, because he had his vision for what Xbox was. And some of the comments, like I remember years ago, there was an interview he did, and there was a comment on like seeing Sony and Nintendo as rivals, and he said, "I don't see them as our rivals. I see AWS, Amazon Web Services, as a rival," which made sense with how much they were pushing the cloud computing thing. But now that doesn't make so much sense because the heads in Microsoft didn't like that approach. And really, it's once again, it's an interesting thing considering how much component prices have gone up now, and how every console has, and even Steam Deck has had a price rise due to component prices. And I think that everything is an Xbox marketing campaign makes sense now more than ever.
Oh yeah, look, I think a lot of weight gets put on Phil Spencer and Sarah Bond, that was probably put on them from upstairs. Like,
oh yeah, 100%. Well, I mean, you don't go spend $7 billion buying Activision and not expect a return,
So yeah, it's going to be an interesting week, I think, and I'm hoping for some good game announcements more than anything.
Yeah,
more than anything, I want to come out of here with like 5 or 6 games going. What I really want to see is stuff that's coming out by the end of 2027. You know, I've talked about this before where I feel like things get announced way too early and you end up just sort of waiting for years and years and years. And you're just like, I just really like that game that got announced to actually be out.
Yeah.
PlayStation, especially, we don't really know what their next few years look like.
Mm.
You know, we have a few games that we know about. I don't know if we see anything from Heretic Prophet, the new one from Naughty Dog. I can't remember its first word. It's one of those ones that's like word : the Heretic Prophet. But but like that feels like it's probably still too early.
Intergalactic.
So I'll be interested. Thank you. Yeah. That's the one. And maybe we see Judas at SGF. That one's, I feel, one we see at Judas at SGF. So there's a lot of games that are sort of out there that we know about that we haven't heard for a little while. So I'm hoping that we get some really cool things over the next few weeks.
Yeah. And like I'm with you on when games get announced too quick and too early. And like even like you're saying end of 2027, that's too late for me. Like bring that back. Games coming out in the next year. That's what I want to hear about.
Hell yeah. Let's do it. What's the next 12 months look like?
Yep.
That'd be sick.
Or even the next 6 months. Let's start winding up for Christmas now. Yeah. Get those Christmas game sales going.
I hate to break it to you, Jim. Post November, I don't think any game is coming because everyone is moving away from the GTA release date.
Yeah.
Like that's why Fable delayed. Let's be honest. It was, let's just give you a couple of months before we drop our big games that we need to be successful.
I was having a laugh because I get a heap of emails about new games coming out and whatnot. And I got one from Devolver Digital about Dungeon Scroll, I think it was called. I hadn't really heard of the game, but they said, "Oh, we're moving the release date. You might think it's because it was due to come out on the same date as Mina the Hollower, and you would be right because we don't want to compete with that." Like almost legit 100%. Word for word said that.
Oh, you have to be aware of things like that. You know, like as much as GTA 6 is not the game I'm most hanging out for, as the market and the gaming ecosphere, like that game is going to take over the world and the conversation for a while.
Yeah.
How likely is it to release in last minute Christmas game change? Yeah, that'll be the interesting one, Solaris. If it does push out, if it delays again. But the fact that like Microsoft and that are making these moves makes me think that they are getting information in the background going, yeah, we're hitting that. Like we're going to be out in October, November. Because like if anyone's going to know, Microsoft's going to be up there.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. Yeah,
it would be funny if they undelayed Fable. GTA gets delayed, so they undelay. Everyone just goes, all right, we're back into October.
Fun times. Yeah, look, there's definitely some announcements and that we're going to be looking forward to there. But like, there's one that's been delayed now, and it's the Steam Machine. Like, I am dead keen to hear more about the Steam Machine, but with the price raises of the Steam Deck now, and I think that's going to be pushed to next year because I just think once again
it's starting to feel that way.
Yeah, once again getting back to components and getting enough components to be able to make your thing, like it's getting harder and harder to do that.
100%. But let's be honest, even if it comes out, how many people that want one are actually going to be able to get one?
Well, that's
compared to how quickly it's going to sell out.
Yeah.
You know, look at the Steam Deck sales. They bumped the same Steam Deck by a couple of $100 and it's still sold out immediately.
Yeah. And even here in Australia, like it'll get released in the States first. You won't get a look in.
No, 100%. Absolutely.
I
am looking forward to it. The control looks good. I haven't had to play with it yet, but the control looks quite good.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see, like, because the Steam Deck itself, I'm not super interested with because I don't play handheld stuff that much. If I'm sitting down to play a game, I'm in front of a TV or in front of my computer with a controller. But being able to play Steam games on my TV, that has some attraction to me.
Yeah, for sure. I think, it depends on the game. You know, some games really do suit themselves to that sort of couch with a portable or something and something on the background. Like, honestly, farming games and all those kind of things are perfect for it. So yeah, it's and yeah, Jeppy, as Jeppy says, Jepp uses their Steam Deck all the time. I think games like Slay the Spire 2 would actually be brilliant for the Steam Deck. That's one I need to pick up. I really need to get into Slay the Spire, but So yeah, I think it depends on your game. You don't want anything that requires instant reaction, I suppose.
Yeah, that's fair. But I guess also, like, once again, it depends on the game. If you're playing 10-year-old shooter that probably doesn't have as many hardware requirements, you're probably all right there, you know. Especially if it's been optimized for Steam Deck, because you don't need as good a graphics on a Steam Deck screen as you do on a 32-inch 4K 10 HDR monitor. Yeah,
it does change it for sure.
Mm.
I've heard people say that things like Mina the Hollower actually suits it more because you're not on just this massive screen.
Yeah,
the smaller screen actually sort of suits it a bit.
Mm.
No, I'm excited, man. I really do think we're gonna come back next week and go, all right, there was a lot of cool things.
Yeah.
Essentially, that's what we can do. We can talk about the 3, maybe 4 showcases and figure out which one's been what one we reckon won.
Yeah.
Because everything on the internet needs a winner and a loser.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, we need to be able to quantify something to say, this is the thing. We predicted this. We were right. Everybody else sucks. You guys are losers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Clip it and ship it.
I don't know about you, Dave, but I'm flagging a little bit after that 4 hour of games. I'm trying to move the conversation on, and I'm going, I am not finding things easy at the moment. Like 4.5 hours of Mario Odyssey was hectic.
It was good fun. I really enjoyed it. No, man, I think to Twitch chat, to YouTube, to Spotify services around the world, all of you, I think we are going to call it there for another episode of Mondayish, because it's been awesome, Jim. It's been we've been hanging out for 5 hours today. So make sure you come catch us live sometimes. Twitch.tv/thesane, Twitch.tv/straightjacketjim. We love to have you here.
And if
I don't know about you, Jim. I'm not streaming on further. I'm calling it here.
Me either. Me either. I think I'm done after this, because it's, what time is it? Oh yeah, no, it's dinner time. Time to get something to eat, I think.
Hell yeah.
But yes, thank you all for watching. Thank you, Dave. Thank you for the games. Absolutely amazing, even if you did beat me 2-0. But I'll get better.
That's right.
I'll get better. And
He's just in the lead now.
That's it.
The ladder is now 2-0, but maybe you'll find you're gonna make me do like Link to the Past or something, just trash me.
100%. Yeah. But thank you all for watching, and we will catch you next Monday ish.